Hello folks, Alex here, aka just Candyman, and welcome back to Diary of a Scrub, episode 6. And so yeah, we had a bit of an up and down game last time, not very successful on defense, but we did get a few kills with Maverick, who I found out I really do enjoy playing. But you guys know the drill by now. We're going to jump into a ranked game here. I'll cut back when the game starts and we can just get on with it and have some fun. So see you guys in a couple of minutes. Alright, here we are. So game number 6 of our placement matches. So like I said, it's been a very mixed bag, so I honestly have no idea what rank I'm going to be coming out with at the end of all of this. It could be absolutely travesty with like copper 4, or we might be able to... Oh, okay. Fuse. Interesting. I'm going to say Jackal, personally. And I think generally the team's in agreement, which is nice. The last few ban periods I've kind of been outvoted a lot. So it looks like everyone has gone for the Jackal pick. I think he can just destroy a game though, especially if you've got a team full of roamers. They definitely probably won't like him being there. Clubhouse, I'm trying to think whether or not Mira would be a good ban. Possibly Legion, but I think, like the team have suggested, Echo is probably the smartest pick, probably on the board, just because he can stop the diffuser. So, goodbye, Echo. Sorry, hashtag not sorry. See, I'm down with the kids. Hello, fellow children. And the last ban is going to be Clash. Okay, so... I mean, yeah, honestly, seems like a pretty good ban phase, honestly. I think maybe Fuse was probably the most confusing, but obviously he does add a bit of, I guess, verticality that maybe the other attackers don't, especially with those grenades. Alright, so I'm going to spawn, obviously, at the main gate with the rest of my crew. So we've got Buck, Ash, Blackbeard, but no hard breacher, so obviously I'm gonna stick with the hard breacher, I think, for this one. And we got a Thinker as backup, so yeah, I think it's a good comp. I think Buck can basically kind of cause some destruction from the top. We got Ash, who obviously is just going to be our main fragger. Blackbeard is just a nuisance, but you know he's there. Thinker is seems to be actually quite a popular pick, honestly. So you know. Curious to see how that goes, and obviously myself as Hibana to hopefully try and support the team with hard breaching. So yeah, it looks like a good comp to start out with. But I think this is actually the first time in the series where we have
drone has located a bomb.
Yeah, I think this is actually the first time we've probably played a game with attacking first. Normally it's a case of oh, I didn't want to do that. There we go.
10 seconds.
There. So yeah, normally we're defending first, so it's going to be curious to see how we get on attacking first. I'm hoping that we can at least get maybe 1 or 2 rounds in the bag ready for... Oh, okay. Just straight in with the just straight in with everything. No problemo. Wow, you tried to steal my kill there. Nice. I mean, if there's anyone who should really be going in, it's Blackbeard, probably.
Recovered. You must recover the diffuser.
Incoming adrenaline boost.
Dunno.
So Blackbeard's gone. It's tough because I don't really have another drone to use. Which kind of is unfortunate.
Adrenaline source incoming. Reloading!
The diffuser is now secured. Four last operators.
お前はもう死んでいる。何？
The diffuser
Ah.
is no longer in your possession.
Damn it! I just wasn't looking the right way.
Left. Side.
Alright, I got my drone. Damn, I was just not looking the right way, which was a shame because I did really well.
15 seconds left. 10 seconds remaining.
Nice, very well done.
Op
Good
4
one.
eliminated. Friendly
Whew,
mission
so 3
success.
kills on the board. I'm happy about that. I'm happy for the 3 kills. I was just a little bit. I was thinking of maybe planting, but once I think Finker went down, I was a little bit hesitant to. What I should have really maybe have done was go into the dining room, really, because we knew he was in there. Maybe going through the dining room, planting it there and basically holding it down and letting him come to us, because obviously part of Legion's charm, or annoyance if you're other people, you know, it's like is him having people to come to him and getting trapped. So maybe if I went through the dining room and just planted, maybe that might have been the better option there, but I didn't think. Instead, I think I got a little bit too much bloodlust going. You know, I kind of went, oh, I got 3 kills here, so I'll just I'll go for the 4th and look like a Bamf. But in the end, it was just not the wise decision. And again, that's kind of really, in a weird way, I feel like I'm learning, or at least trying to learn, to make the smart decisions and not to play it like a robot, because it just makes it feel like it's not any fun. But certainly treating it with a level of seriousness where it's like, look, my death, kind of, does have a disadvantage
10
to it.
seconds to insertion.
And it's kind of important to keep alive and actually go for the win rather than my own personal stats. But yeah, I just I didn't go with the smart decision. Instead, I went for the stupider decision. Now, I know all about spawn peeking on this map, so what I'm going to do is just avoid going that way entirely. Yeah. Alright, I'm up. I'm happy about that. No Thatcher, so not really able to do anything over here. That kind of sucks. Oh, okay.
Located a bomb.
Lighten up.
Op 4 last stop standing.
Yeah, I'm going to cover this angle.
Diffuser
Hopefully.
is active, protected at all costs.
Right, it's been a good push though for the attack. Okay, never mind. Just
Op 4
team
eliminated.
carried my ass for that
Friendly
round.
mission successful.
Yeah, I mean that was just an incredible push from the team. Though. I'm really surprised at how smoothly that went. I mean, Ash with the nice double kill to start off the push. Everyone kind of locked down an angle. Ying pulled off a couple of kills as well, which was great. So yeah, just working really well as a team, and I think that's awesome. It's awesome. It's weird. Like everyone's working really well without having to over communicate, which has been brilliant. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like my call outs. I like talking to my team. But it's almost weird. Like everybody's had this kind of weird synergy, kind of knowing what each person's gonna do in a weird sense. Now, obviously, they might be in Discord or something like that. So I don't know if they are teaming together, but yeah, it's gone successfully for 2 rounds. First one might have been a little bit rough. I think it was a bit of a ragged win. I think generally with the advantage we had going towards the end of the round, we should have maybe come out with 3 people alive instead of the 1v1 it ended as. So,
Drone to locate a
but
bomb.
hey, a win's a win. We came out with it. We're 2-0 right now. It's just a case of not getting too cocky, not getting too over ourselves, just going in and doing the business. So he is hoping that we're going to be keeping up with it and doing a good job. Right, so it doesn't look like... I can see it being basement here, if anything. Oh. Alright, so it's that level. But yeah, I've been spawn peeked so many times on this map, I can't even begin to tell you. So
5 seconds.
that's the one thing that I've learned so far. It's just generally trying to be careful where I spawn, trying to be as careful as possible, not to totally just run out and get myself killed. So again, just watching everything, trying to... Bandit is on B. I think, or is it Jaeger? Is it Jaeger? Might be Jaeger, sorry.
You must recover
Okay,
the
he's
diffuser.
not going that way. Waiting to see if anyone's going to come this angle.
Flash out.
Alright, got Mira. At the cost of all my health, but...
Setting trace of thermocouch.
Tossing flashbang!
I know.
Going live.
Oh!
Friendly, last operator standing.
Phew, yeah, that was not great. Yeah.
Op 4 eliminated all.
Oh, I think it was a good plan with the actual trying to break through the wall, but just I was not careful. I was just not careful there. Instead, I got a little bit too comfortable. I think I honestly did not expect anyone to actually be coming through that room, so it was really just it was really just a bad play from me there, which what can you say? Bad plays and I go together like, you know, peanut butter and jelly. Alright, so the main thing's going to be here is trying to really pick somebody I'm going to feel comfortable with, but also, you know, I think honestly Mute's probably going to be my guy, I think, here. Yeah, I think definitely probably Mute's going to be the guy I'm going to stick with, I think, here. I don't know why we got Tachanka. Maybe for the memes, but
Protect the bomb.
yeah, it's a shame we dropped that round. It would have been awesome if we could have, you know, kept it and made it 3-0.
No, guess so.
You know, and made it a 3-0, but the fact we didn't kind of was a little bit upsetting. But hopefully we can have a couple of strong defend rounds here. So if the guy has, if he's actually reinforced that, then I can put my mute device up. Okay, I haven't got any left.
Bomb location compromised. Plan accordingly.
Kind of sucks.
5 seconds. Bomb located by Op 4.
Reloading!
LMG, mounted and loaded. Alright, so I'm going to watch the back here, see if anything happens. Alright, so we haven't played Mute a lot this series, so curious to know how we're going to get on here. I mean, realistically, there's only a few places they can actually really come from. The main thing I'm worried about here is that if they pop around that angle and see me, you know, it could go pretty badly for me. So we've lost Tachanka, kind of no surprise there really. Hello. Oh. Sledging kitchen. I should have had him there. There was no excuse for that. I knew where he was. I had the angle, and I think he just peeked me a second quicker than I did, which yeah, he peeked me a second quicker, and it was just I maybe should have just went for the C4, honestly. Maybe the C4 would have been probably the better play, you know. Alright, nice. Nice 2v3, good. I mean, they're holding the angle, which is great. Yeah.
One friendly operator remaining.
This is where it's going to get tricky, I think, for Mira. It's possible Mira's going to get it done, but whether or not... yeah, I think unless she gets rid of Thermite pretty quickly, I think it's going to be a bit of an ask here.
Diffuser located. Protect the bombs. Disable the diffuser.
Yeah.
Mission failed. All friendlies have been neutralized.
Man, so we went from a 2-0 start to a 2-2. Man, just falling apart really. Now, do I go for the risk factor here and go as Jaeger? You know, that's maybe what I'm thinking, is kind of staying up top with Jaeger and thinking maybe go for that. You know, because I think the grenades were definitely a bit of an impact. Alright, so he's going Roma as well, but we have still got Legion. Okay. So this is a bit of a risk. I haven't got that many hours into Jaeger. I've streamed a few times using him, which have gone pretty okay.
Secure the area. Keep the
But I
bombs
think
protected.
generally my kind of goal here is going to be a case of trying to keep the grenades back, I think.
Gotta love the view.
Op 4 has located the bomb. Plan your defenses accordingly.
So yeah, I'm going to maybe try and get to the kitchen, I think, or maybe go up top and kind of just see
10
kind of what goes on. So that should
5
hopefully
seconds
help.
Counting. Op 4 located a bomb. Protect it. Bomb located by Op 4.
Ah, I didn't want you to do that, but
Barricade in place!
this might have just been a bad idea.
Barbed wire going up.
Alright, so there was a trade. Okay.
Prepping needles.
Maverick, up to you, Legion.
But I can actually hear them.
Sledge is upstairs. Kitchen.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't.
Oh my, I hate myself. I'm so disappointed in myself right now. I had him, and if I hadn't have fucking fired the first time, I would have continued to have him, but I don't think anything can describe my just sheer disappointment right there. I mean, really, it's just I'm gutted. I'm honestly gutted about that. I spent all that time going around, and I had him, and I was, in one regard, I was too hesitant. I was too hesitant.
Hostiles eliminated.
And then not aggressive enough. So I am. There's no one to blame there but myself, and it was just again I couldn't get the nerves out. I couldn't get the nerves out there when I needed to. When I needed to kind of buckle down and really kind of make a good push, I didn't. I choked. That was the only way. That was the only way I can put it. Is I choked massively. I really did. Massive choke. So I might just go for the mute pick again, just kind of balance myself out a little bit. Again, just yeah. I mean, I'm not super sad. I'm just like disappointed, you know, because I was like, damn, I could have really had something there, and instead I just man,
Protect the bombs.
massive choke job. You know, just massive choke job.
He's ready. Ready to block someone.
Yeah, super massive choke job. Yeah, I should have really had him, and I just didn't make the play. Didn't make the play whatsoever.
Jammer initiated.
10 seconds remaining. Down to 5 seconds.
Activate jammer.
Bomb locations are secure.
Ready. Jammer activated.
Alright, not a super strong start.
Hostile found.
Cash room, IQ. Man, this is just awful. We started out so strong and then it's almost like my brain's just shut off. My brain's shut off and I'm like, oh, it's casual. I'm just running in there and getting iced right now because it's just like, yeah, these are probably some of the worst decisions I've made, I think, today. Because I mentioned it in the last video that I do record these in kind of a row, just so that it's like a full kind of like, you know, I'm never out. My God.
All friendlies were eliminated. Mission
Filigree
failure.
Grand. Let's see this. Okay. Is he like 8, 1, and 4? It was just a headshot machine. I was kind of sat there like, okay, that's kind of funny. Right. You know what? I'll go with Ella then. I think mainly just so that I can be a nuisance, I guess is probably the best way of putting it. Or maybe I go for the Capcan pick. Yeah, maybe I'll just go with Thick Boy Capcan here and just trap everywhere. At least when my passive ability is over and done with. Plus the way this enemy team really pushes, they're quite aggressive, so maybe a few traps here and there would actually be pretty useful. But who knows? Who knows how this is gonna go? I think I need to kind of calm down a little bit and just get over myself. Instead, I'm making. Let me guess. He's gonna be like, really? You went Capcan? Like, yeah.
Now you see me. Now you don't.
Ambush set. Stay clear.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually put one on
Op 4 has found a
kitchen
bomb.
because they've been going into kitchen so much.
10 seconds.
EDD Prime. Stand clear.
Down to 5 seconds. Op 4 has located a bomb. Get ready to engage.
I've reinforced the wall.
Ambush set. Stay clear.
Nitro detonated.
Friendly
Ah.
last operator standing.
Yeah, he knew I was coming. Well, I think we're honestly gonna lose this game. I think we're gonna pull off the choke job. Yeah, I think there's going to be a choke job
Mission failed. All
involved.
friendlies have been neutralized.
God, I think this is probably the hardest loss I think I've had in ranked ever in my life. I don't think I've ever had a case where we've choked away a lead and then... Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a game where I've actually choked away a lead and then it's just been literally non-stop bleeding. It's probably the best way I can put it. It's like, Jesus, it's just like once the bleeding started, it stopped. What I don't understand is how Filigree Grant went from literally being like a non-factor, all of a sudden it's just pulling off like the Uber kills and stuff like that. Like, I'm not going to insinuate it's a hacking, but it's like they really should have turned it on earlier and they probably would have had this match won.
We need to locate a bomb.
Like, clearly the person's very good, and I'm just like, were they just like, oh, well, we're going to give them 2 rounds and then, you know, and then just go for it? Like, I'm not sure what's actually happening here, but honestly, I should have really held my ground, I think, as Capcan. Like, going into that kitchen was probably the stupidest decision, but I got a little bit worried that they were starting to make a push, and I thought, well, maybe if I catch them at the right time, then... you know, if I catch him at the right time, I might be able to pick up a couple of kills here. But really, from the way Thermite was positioned and the fact the drone spotted me, I think he honestly knew I was coming in and basically just...
Your drone has found a bomb.
I think there was going to be
5
no
seconds
way in
to
hell
go.
I was going to ever make that push work, unless I was like a god of
Make
headshots.
your way to its location and
And as a result, it didn't work. I should have really just held my ground a little bit more, I think, and probably maybe kept out the way, and it might have been... Did someone really just drop the diffuser and say fuck it? Like, okay, I'll go pick it up then. If I get fucking spawn killed here, I'm gonna be pissed.
The diffuser is now secured.
Oh, someone went for Amaru. Okay. Interesting.
You have dropped
Oh.
the diffuser.
Where's Nomad? Where's Nomad? Nomad in the left corner is Maestro. Yeah. Bit slow on the call there. Nomad, I wouldn't peek. I wouldn't. You've got so low health. He's got the angle. I would just go around if I'm being honest. Okay, don't. Like, even I wouldn't have peeked that one. Maestro is in the garage watching the diffuser. He's on like the top half. He was in the corner to your right.
Op 4 eliminated all friendlies.
I hate myself right now. I hate myself with the bad calls. GG, well played. Nah, not... Boy, that was hard. That, honestly, the way it says it's heartbreaking defeat, it really is. Honestly, I am sat here. I am so upset about that one right now, not gonna lie. At least we've gone up a tier, that's nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That was a really crushing defeat. I don't think there's any other way of putting it, but that was hard. That was a really hard defeat there, and I'm gobsmacked. I really am. I think that's the only really way I can put it, is I'm just absolutely gobsmacked right now. We went 2-0, and then, you know, they started to claw it back, and on the attack round we just... I think we won one attack round, and the rest were just basically... We just absolutely got destroyed there. A bit of a stupid play for me there. I really kind of rushed up too much to try and kind of get the angle down. Which just got me iced by... Maestro just totally ripped into everybody there. man, it just like I said, I think you can hear in my voice. It was actually heartbreaking. It was actually a heartbreaking loss. But lessons were learned. I think generally on that map you have to do a good job at sticking together, and generally there's just so many nooks and crannies that you can't afford to just run about like a chicken with your head cut off, you know. And unfortunately that's how I played, and as you saw, it basically caught me out. It really caught me out on multiple occasions, and it was just an absolute shit show. It went from a really strong performance as Hibana to some okay defenses to it basically just, there was odd moments, but then the rest of the game there was never really a solid round from yours truly. So, but hey, that's just it. That's a learning experience. Anyway, it was a good game for kills and deaths and an assist in there, so it wasn't all bad. Which again, let's look at the positives and know that it didn't go too badly. But anyway, so if you did enjoy the video or you just want to leave me some feedback, how about dropping down below and just leaving your feedback there? Much appreciated from any of you. And if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more, you can check out the playlist of the full series up to now, which will be linked in the YouTube description. But if you do subscribe, thank you very much. That's very awesome of you. Make sure to hit the notification bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video, though, because you don't want to miss out on some fun, do you? You don't want to miss out on fun. And but yeah, most importantly, I hope you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful week. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you all next time for the next video. And yeah, just have a great day, people. See you then. Bye bye.